Ah, the sounds of island life. Waves lapping gently against powder-white shores, the calling of exotic birds, the rustling of trees, all punctuated by the distant thrum of a two-stroke tuk-tuk engine. It's a soundtrack that underscores what most consider coveted moments. Moments of relaxation, of rejuvenation, of escape. Moments well spent. And on this tiny, remote Andaman island, this soundtrack is all but inescapable. But it's not the only thing you'll hear here. Oh, not by a long shot. Miles away from anywhere, straddling the maritime gap between Thailand and Malaysia, lies Koh Lipe. All at once adventure destination, backpacker heaven, and beach bum paradise, this tropical playground is many things to many people. If you're looking for a private, secluded stroll along an empty beach, I'd recommend looking elsewhere. One thing this island is not is empty. But what it lacks in space, it more than makes up for with an experience straight out of a travel magazine. Gorgeous sights, amazing food, thriving nightlife, and pure vibe for days. Sure, you can spend your time here relaxing on the beach alongside about 1,000 other bikini-clad tourists from just about every country on Earth. But that's really not what Koh Lipe is all about. For most of the intrepid travelers visiting this island, all roads lead to the walking street. That's the simple and humble name given to a strip that's anything but. Lined with restaurants, massage parlors, tattoo artists, bars, and artisan shops, I can guarantee that you'll spend more than a few hours strolling and taking it all in. It's a relaxed enough place during the day, but once the sun sets, the entire avenue lights up in a wash of lights, colors, sounds, and smells. It's all at once intimate, in your face, and totally laid back. There's plenty of knickknacks and street food to indulge in, and a multitude of bars and low-key clubs that spill out onto the island's main beachfront. Another unique and amazing attraction are the epic fire shows that happen here after dark. Highly skilled performers whirl a variety of flaming implements around with an incredible degree of grace and precision, flinging lighter fluid and testosterone in every direction. There's certainly no shortage of entertainment here, but half the fun is just absorbing the culture and listening as 100 different languages swirl around your head like tropical birdsong. Many colors and creeds are represented by the crowds, but everyone is here for the same reason: to get away and have the experience of a lifetime. There's solace to be found in that common thread. You're all just here to have a good time. Remote destinations like Koh Lipe often get a bad rap for the quality of their cuisine, and it's understandable why. Getting quality ingredients to faraway places is never an easy task, but you forget, this island lies smack dab in the middle of one of Earth's greatest culinary melting pots. Combine that with the massive international appeal, and you can find almost any food imaginable here. There's Thai, Malay, and Indonesian staples, of course, and they're all excellent, but we were shocked to find that Indian, Italian, Japanese, American, even Mexican food has made its way here. And while some of it was slightly unique, shall we say, here's looking at you, enchiladas smothered in pizza sauce, you'd be hard-pressed to not have a great meal here. And the seafood, oh lord, the seafood. This region is blessed with endlessly fertile waters, and the many fruits borne forth from the ocean's turquoise depths are proudly displayed and cooked to order all up and down Walking Street. Come hungry, friends. You'll be glad you did. Now, of course, there's more to Lipe than drinking, dining, and wandering. There's a stunning Buddhist monastery in the center of the island, covered in shrines and temples, and absolutely worth a stop. Beyond the main beaches, there's a few smaller and more remote spots, though do be aware even these get crowded quickly. But for marine enthusiasts, extensive scuba and snorkeling trips can be easily booked in one of a dozen tour guide services all along Walking Street. Even if you're not looking for a dedicated side trip, I'd still recommend renting a snorkel and heading to Sunrise Beach for some of the easiest and most rewarding swimming I've ever encountered. Less than 20 feet into the water and you'll find yourself paddling amongst some pretty spectacular sights. Even among the other islands of this part of the world, Koh Lipe is really a unique place. I'm sure that some will be put off by the vibe here. It is undeniably a well-oiled engine of tourism. The crowds are dense, most everything is imported, and much of the island is covered in hostels and resort properties. Its unique mix of natural beauty, affordability, nightlife, and backpacker culture means it's also a prime destination for the influencer generation. And more than once we saw Instagrammers arguing over posing rights on the best rocks and shorelines. But as long as you arrive with these things in mind, I think you'll find that Koh Lipe offers something special for the right kind of tourist. We found ourselves brushing shoulders with new friends from every country imaginable, all getting along and enjoying themselves like one big human family. Koh Lipe is also driven by a strong current of sustainability. Much of the island is remarkably tidy, and there are tourist-led cleanup efforts happening on a weekly basis. Plastic bags are all but banned, and bars and restaurants are moving away from single-use materials of any kind. It's an inspiring sight that lends a lot to the unique atmosphere here. And despite all of the mass tourism, this island is above all else approachable, accessible, and endlessly entertaining. Koh Lipe is a strange and beautiful melting pot of languages, cultures, foods, sights, and sounds, all merging to form a singular force with one thing in mind: fun. It's a place that's been casually engineered to provide the ultimate vacation. And if that sounds like something you'd enjoy, I'd recommend stopping by. You might just find yourself enjoying every minute of it.